might have to go get something to eat. I'm hungry. Alright. Pull a vacuum here and see what we get. Alright. Dude, is anyone in the world out there? Alright. Testing 1 is input output. I'm going to do that another day. Feedback current, which I'm going to do. Gas, power, or magnetic flux. Use a balloon on one of your entrances of the chamber, like remove one of the thermal capsules and place a balloon over it. See what happens when it pops. Balloon expands. Okay, so basically I'm doing test number 3 right now, which is why I did that last week. So a couple of people did not like it. That was funny. Alright, so helium today. Luckily I don't have to fill the entire freaking chamber. Makes it a little nicer. Get my syringe. Yeah, we're holding a nice vacuum. Let's see, I need to bleed one of these off. I do that to make sure there's no air in there. Should be about 250 cc's. Let's keep track. Oh my. The valve is off, but it's not off. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. 4. 'Need to replace the thing in that. There's 5. And we're sitting a little above atmosphere. All right at it. Let's see what our balloon looks like. Perfect. Alright, cool. Now this will be the real test. I gotta set up my video camera real quick. Yes. Hi, you're there. Hello. Alright. I need to pause my madness. I'm telling you, they play some hilarious stuff sometimes. Which is fine. Get a little bit of everything. Okay. Let me check my camera and make sure I got what I got on here and I delete anything. Should have wiped it. Yeah, I got two things. I can delete them. Because I already transferred them. Get my chair over here. Yes. Alright. I'm going to fire this a few times and do a few tests, and then I think I'm going to go get myself a cheeseburger because I grilled out today and I have leftovers and it makes my tummy happy. Make my tummy happy. Oh, my happy tummy. When my tummy is happy, I'm happy. When my tummy is not happy, no one else is happy. Because I stink. Alright. So, let's make this intro video real quick. Good enough for me. What's up, everybody? Alright, it's live time. Yes, I am live. Bammo. I'm live over here. We're good. Alright, so this is update 23, I believe. Popper update. Okay, so some of you were very concerned about my update 22. Alright, there's a reason why I do everything. First of all, no, my second installment I keep talking about isn't going to be in this one either. Lots of things happening, and it's just taking a lot of time. But we're shooting for a week or two. It's looking good. Tim is definitely working his butt off. I have been too. So we'll get there. But some of you are concerned about update 22. Alright? Why did you do that, Russ? Why are you searching for random things? Well, here's the deal. A long time ago, thanks to Easy, he put this together as we had questions and wanted them answered. Different tests of things to do, okay? This is from rwgresearch.com. You can go find it there on the forums. It's linked to the server. Actually, it's right there if you want to go look it up. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to go through here and just pick some tests that I have time to do today. Well, guess what one of them is? Exactly what I did with the balloon. Except without the aluminum foil, of course, but I wanted to hook up the balloon to see what happened, so now we got some answers there. I'm going to read you what it is, and then we'll do some tests. So this is number 3 on this sheet. Gas power or magnetic flux. Basically, the theory a long time ago with the ring on the AC shooting off. Is this sort of that, or what is going on? Use a balloon on one of your entries, and when it pops, see if the balloon expands or what happens. Okay, that's what we did. We know it expands. Basically, that's the entire test. Alright. One way to distinguish if the force that moves the piston after the spark is fired is due to increased gas pressure or under the influence of some sort of varying electromagnetic force. Okay, so that's the test we're doing. We're doing number 3, just for your guys' pure reference. You can read the entire thing. Alright, so here's what I've done. I did the same setup as we have last time. Alright, and I'll throw a quickie update in there. I did modify just 2 things. One of them is in here. Move this trash can. I had it because I was drilling holes. Alright, one of them is here. This is a 120 ohm resistor, thermal resistor. Oh, it's a wire wound resistor, and I've got it hooked up so whenever I turn the e-stop button on here, what it does is it shorts out this which is connected directly to that. Okay, that's all it does. So my safeties are now built in. I got rid of the right there, the big resistor pack for now. Heating coil is actually what it is. So that's a quick update. The other quick update is that I've added this to my system. This is something that I've taken out of something. It's just a EMI filter, and basically it'll help me from getting any feedback back into my system. I've also added this, which is just a piece of ferrite cord you see putting around cords. It kind of helps with the with any sort of high voltage spike, helps suppress that. So those are the two quickie updates. Alright, so back to the test. I got a balloon here. It is barely filled up, as you can see, where it just, you know, right at atmosphere basically. And this is cold. I haven't fired this puppy at all. So I filled this up with see what I do, put 5 of them in there, 560. So let's 300 cc's, I think, of gas, of helium. I believe that's right. Can't do my math in my head late night. Alright, so basically I'm just going to fire this thing. We're going to see what happens. That is all that's going to be happening. I'm going to start out with a lower pressure and let me charge this up. Start out a lower voltage. And that's 200 already. Alright, that's 200 volts. We'll stick with 200 volts for a little while. I did slow the charge rate, and so it's going to fire a little bit slower. See, I'll get you a little bit closer, but I still want to be able to see the piston move. How's that? Alright, so again, this is cold. I need to go get my thermometer this time, and I'll give you guys some heat measurements. But this is cold. So I'm just going to fire it once, and we'll see what happens. Alright. Not a whole lot, huh? Try it again. Oh, it didn't fire that time. So this thing definitely moved. It's not really all that hot. Obviously not yet. Now I'm not at full power. Very interesting. Let's go a little bit higher power, because you should be able to see everything alright. So I'm going to go with a higher power. We'll go with full power. Which is 330 volts. Or actually, it's slightly high, but that's fine. Okay, so this is at full power, 330 volts. See what happens. Alright. Very interesting. It's not coming off the table. There must be a lot of expansion here. It must be real fast, because I can't hardly see it. I'm going to hold it down. Hold it down again. There's definitely some force there, but it's definitely not as much as I'm used to. I'll shut this off for a second and see what the force is. Yeah, about the same. I felt a bust of air. Oh, it's coming out of the top. I was like, where's that coming from? Alright, I'm gonna auto fire this puppy. It's not fast, it's a very slow cycle. Let's see what happens. Didn't fire. Oh, I'm out of. No, it just looks like I blew a hole in it. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. So for a very long time, I looked and looked and looked, and guess what I found? Check it out. It's not a bed spring. It's a really springy spring. Okay. What this is, this come out of a really big regulator that I found in the trash at work. I had just this gut feeling to take it apart. I don't know why. I just did, and this is what I found in there. And guess what? This is like exactly what the doctor ordered. So let's hook this up, and that way I got a little bit of spring tension so we can push it back down. So we'll be back. Beepos! I need to charge this camera maybe. Alright, back to the music for a while. We can get this rigged up. Yeah, I got this spring. It's pretty springy. Perfect. And then I've just got a regular plate that was on top of that thing I'm going to use. I think I got long enough bolts for that. We're about to find out. Ooh, not really. Not really. It's probably all I got, too. Oh, by the way, I knocked the glass off the table earlier and busted it all over the floor. Yeah, it was awesome. Let's see. Man, if I just had two of them that were a little bit longer, that would work. Tell you what, I'll double them up. I got a coupling here. I think I got more than one. That's not 3/8. Alright. I hate when I just don't have stuff I need right in front of me. Ugh. Only because it really sucks. It's alright, we'll find something to make this work. We will make this work. Okay. That'll work for me. I'm okay with that. La la la, lost my stuff. Oh, actually, I got a wrench. Easier. I will have to put something around this spring to keep it in place. The bottom will stay, but the top might not. Okay. This might go flying, but let's fire it just once. I just want to see how far, if it goes anywhere. Shouldn't go anywhere firing it once. Too much spring tension. It's a pretty springy spring. Let's try it again. There we go. I like that. I think I'm gonna put some zip ties on it, just to hold it in place. Quick and dirty. That'll work. Temporarily, that will work just fine. I might put 2 more nuts on there to double nut it so it doesn't move. Double nut it. I like that. Oh, stainless. Oh well, it's the only thing I can find at the moment. I don't want to use my good stainless. I'll lose them. Cool, I've got a spring on here. How about that? Alright, now they won't go anywhere. Alrighty. You know what, before I start this video, I'm going to go get my heat gun. My temperature gun. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause this. It'll be playing, but the music, my audio will be cut off. So I'll be back shortly. I'm going to go grab my heat temperature gun. Alright. Alrighty then. So I haggardly have this on here. This is all I got with me at the moment. Now, I did bring out my temperature gun, so I'm going to take some readings, and I'll just say them off as we fire this thing repetitively.